Hi, and welcome to History 1302. This is a flex course. My name is Mrs. Bueno, and I will be your instructor for this course. Since this is an 8-week course, things are going to go really fast in here, so it's really important that you get your book this week and you start reading it if you don't have it already. And then I just want to kind of go over the basics with you really quickly. So when you log into our course, this is the first thing that you're going to see. It just automatically goes to the syllabus and calendar screen. So if you click up here on the syllabus, give it just a second to load. It'll go ahead and load. You don't need Microsoft Word for this, but if you want to download it and save it and print it out, it is here as a docx file. You can download it yourself. But this is available all the time, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I keep this up for you guys so you can always refer back to it. My name is listed here, phone number, my email address, and then my office hours. The best way to get a hold of me is actually email. So if you just copy and paste that and shoot me an email really quickly, I usually try to check that all the time, even at home, because I'm in and out of my office a lot. So trying to catch me on the phone is kind of hard, but shoot me an email and I usually try to respond, the day of, if not within 24 hours. As far as the book that you're going to need, you can pick this up in our bookstore or you can go online. We use an online textbook. If you buy the online textbook, there's also an option to buy the paperback book as well. If you like having the paper copy, you can have that, but you don't necessarily need it for this class. We do use volume 2. Or you can, if you have purchased the combined volume, because maybe you took 1301 already and you're just doing the second half now, you can just use your combined volume. The same access code should work the second time around when you put it in. But you can go straight here to the registration, and then I also have a Revel link posted. You'll notice there is a free 14-day trial. So there's really no excuse these first 2 weeks not to get your work done because you don't have a book. I don't buy that because you have the free 14-day trial that you can get. So, everything's posted actually. The whole semester's open all 8 weeks. So if you really wanted to try to save you money, you could essentially get all 8 weeks done in 2 weeks if you wanted to, as far as the quizzes and the reading and everything. But that is available for you. And then right up here is the link, to the textbook. You'll notice over here on the side it says Revel link. I'll show you that in just a second. But that's the textbook. That's the textbook link. So course description is there, the syllabus, our learning outcomes. By the end of this, you should be able to do all of these things in the learning outcomes, the core objectives, and the course competencies. And then here's a breakdown of the course for you. Quizzes and readings, you have one written assignment, a midterm exam, and a final exam. It's based on a point system, so you're trying to get as close to 1,200 points as you can by the end of this 8 weeks. The closer you are to that, the higher grade you're going to have, but this is a breakdown for you. Quizzes and readings, you're required to read each chapter and complete this corresponding quiz through Revel, and I'll show you that in just a second. Quizzes are due every Monday night at 11:59 p.m. I give you the whole weekend to work on your quiz, because if you're like me, you like to sometimes forget or procrastinate, but this will give you all day Monday to get that turned in. Late quizzes, you can still do a quiz late. It will show up as, not counting on your end, but you can go ahead and do it. It will help you for studying purposes, but it will not be accepted and it will not count towards your grade. One written assignment. It's not due until April 20th. More information will be posted about that later on in the week. Your midterm, it's going to cover chapters 16 through 24. If you miss the midterm, you're not allowed to make it up. This also includes the final exam. The final exam is due on a Tuesday, May 9th. So keep that in mind. Also, I don't accept any late work. It doesn't matter the excuse. The thought behind that is this is an online class. You have access to this all the time. If you procrastinate and wait till the last minute and something glitches and happens on your end, it's a hard lesson to learn, but you shouldn't wait till the very last minute. So I don't accept any late work for any reason. Make sure you read over the academic honesty, especially this is going to be huge when it comes to your exams and your essay. I take plagiarism very seriously. If you copy and paste from the internet and do not give that author the credit, you will receive a 0. More of that will be with the written assignment, how to avoid plagiarism. The last day to drop this class is April 27th. If for some reason you are have a disability of any sort and you require some accommodation, feel free to shoot me an email about that. We do have to go through the counseling center, advising center to do that. I do need the paperwork. Most people who require this know the steps that you have to take. But of course, if you are one of those that need accommodations, just shoot me the form from advising and I'll be happy to fill that out for you. There's no extra credit in this course. And then down here, just by continuously being enrolled in this course, you accept everything in this syllabus. You also understand the important dates and that there's no late, no extra credit offered in this course. So let's go back up here. We'll just go back to the syllabus calendar area. The calendar is here for you to break down week by week. So I have the week, then the days, and what you need to be doing, what you need to be reading, and then what's due. So this first week, March 20th through the 27th, it's Monday through Monday. You need to get the book, you need to read chapter 16 and 17, and then you need to take chapter 17 quiz. That's all that's due next Monday. Week 2, March 28th through April the 3rd, you need to read 3 chapters that week, 19, 20, and 21. And take the chapter quizzes. And then you'll notice the third week, we skip over chapter 22. So you'll notice there's a couple of chapters left out. Just for your saneness and mine too, I try to cut a little bit of reading out for you. Try to keep it to as much to a minimum as I can. So really week 2 is your heavy reading week. And then there's just 2 chapters every week after that. Now you'll notice over here, after week 3, you're supposed to read, do those quizzes, and then April 11th, you have your midterm due, and it's due at midnight. And there's going to be a little video about how to take your midterm and your final, because you'll need to download Respondus Lockdown Browser. If you're not comfortable downloading a free software that doesn't have any viruses, if for some reason you don't want to do that, you don't want to take it in the convenience of your home, you will need to go to PJC Testing Center. But you don't have to. If you just download the software, you can do it right from your house. Let's see. Written assignment is due April 20th, and really other than the quizzes, it's just your midterm, the written assignment, and the final, but it's all listed here for you. So let's take a look at the Rebel link really quickly. Again, this is for the textbook, so we're going to open our textbook. Now, if this is your first time opening Rebel, you're going to have to put in your access code. Like I said, you can purchase the access code from this website. It will pop up. It's not going to allow me to register for it because I have an account and everything already. But the first time, it's going to ask you, do you want to purchase? Do you want to do the free trial? Do you want to enter your access code? That kind of thing. I don't want you to remember that. One thing I will say about, and it does this sometimes, of course, when I want to show it to you guys, you'll get this error report. It's okay, we'll try logging in again. See if I can, hopefully it'll work this time around. If not, if it doesn't go through this time, I will post a separate video and show you how this links, because I have a feeling it's not going to work again. Yeah. Stay tuned for a video of how to use the textbook. I'll post it in a little bit for you guys. Over here is the lecture notes though. And I think I have everything through 24. They're just my PowerPoints that I use in my face-to-face classes that you can open and look at if you want to. It'll help when you're studying and prepping for your midterm and your final. After the midterm, probably even before the midterm, I'll go ahead and have chapters 25 through 32 available as well for those of you who like to get things done early. And then the midterm, it will be posted here. A couple of other things, another tab you're going to see is the written assignment tab, and then also the final exam tab. So be on the lookout for those two tabs that'll open up later on this week. But for now, your main thing is to go here and to launch Revel. To get that textbook, like I said, you can do the free 14-day trial. You can purchase the access code, or if you've already purchased it, you can go ahead and enter it, and it will work with the combined version. Stay tuned for another video about how to use the Revel link.